Hi, I'm George Anderson and I'm going to show you how to do a press up. Now what I'm looking for with a press up is that the midline of my chest comes down between my hands. So my hands are placed about shoulder and a half width apart, and as I'm setting myself up in the press up position, I'm pushed forwards. Biggest mistake people make when they're doing press ups is they start too far back. So as soon as you start going down, it's very hard to get yourself into position. Come forwards, it is harder on the shoulders, it is harder on the core, but it's a much more effective position to be in to achieve what you want to achieve. So we lower down, try and get a pinch back between the shoulder blades as you lower yourself down to the ground, and also try not to let the hips sag down as well. You want to keep a nice straight line through the body as you go through the movement. Now to regress that exercise, super simple, you just drop the knees to the ground. So from here, I'm just going to drop down and do the same exercise. Again, the biggest mistake most people make here is that from here, the knees drop and then the hips bend. When the hips are bent, all that's going to happen is this. And you're going to find yourself lowering yourself to the ground into some sort of prayer position. That's not a press up. Maybe an exercise, but it ain't a press up. We want to keep the hips aligned so it's exactly the same demand on the core in terms of position as it would be if I had my knees off the ground. So from the knees, everything else still applies. I can also reduce the range of movement to make it a little bit easier. Or if I want to make it harder, I can just drop right the way down and push right the way back up again. I'm George Anderson, and that's how you do a press up.